Now let me stop you here. I actually filmed the video a couple of days ago, and when I was editing the video, since I have so many highlighters, I realized that the video was too long. It was like 40 minutes long, and we do not want that. So I decided to cut the video or divide the video into two parts. So today is the part 1, and in today's video I'm going to share with you all the affordable or drugstore highlighters that I have in my collection, and in part 2 I'll be sharing with you the high-end highlighters that I have in my collection. So yeah, let's just get started. Hey guys, welcome back and thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video I'm going to share with you my highlighter collection. Now, a while ago, I got a request from either Monata or Muskan to share with you my highlighter collection. And I'm sorry guys, I am a bit late, but yeah, today I decided to share with you my highlighter collection. And instead of just showing you my highlighter collection, because of course I have had some bad highlighter moment, so I decided to share with you the best highlighters that I have in my collection. There are so many options for you. There are some affordable ones, there are some high-end ones. Like these are the best highlighters that you can get in the market. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. But before starting, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. For that, go to your YouTube app, press that red subscribe button, also press the bell icon next to it so that you get notification whenever I upload a new video, and it is absolutely free. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the most affordable highlighters in my collection are these two from Sivanna colors. If you are from India, you must know people just rave about these highlighters, and you can get it from Flipkart, from Amazon. Sivanna colors, I believe it's a Thailand based brand, and if you are from US, you can get it from Amazon as well. So these are two highlighters in my collection. This is in the shade 02 and this is in the shade 04. So 02 is basically a bronzy kind of a shade, and 04 is kind of pinkish. It has pinkish hue in it. These highlighters are amazing. The quality of them is so good. These highlighters are great. They are just simply amazing. They give you that juicy, like glowy skin, and they are super duper blinding. They are not at all like glittery or shimmery at all, though some of the shades are a bit powdery, but that's not an issue for me at least. They just give my cheeks a very nice healthy glow. I love these highlighters. I use them as my eyeshadow, as my highlighter of course, and I also use these shades from number 4 as my blush topper. They just work great for me, and these are around 300 rupees if I'm not mistaken. These highlighters are great. So if you are looking for a budget friendly drugstore highlighter, especially if you are from India, just give them a shot. They are really good. The next highlighter in my collection is this Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighter powder in the shade Precious Petals. Everybody raves about this highlighter for a reason. This highlighter, number 1, it's affordable. It's like $5 here in the States, and in India it's like 400 or 500 rupees. This highlighter is great. It just gives you that blinding highlight that you want. Of course, you can just wear one layer and you can tone it down a bit, but I like my highlighter to pop, and whenever I just use this highlighter, my cheeks look so healthy, and it is very long lasting. Again, it's not glittery or shimmery. I do not like glittery or shimmery highlighters. It is not that kind of a highlighter. It's just kind of dewy and glowy kind of a highlighter. It just gives you that sweaty look on your cheeks, and it looks absolutely stunning. It is also budget friendly, so if you wear highlighter on a day-to-day basis, you can definitely give it a shot. I highly recommend you this highlighter. It is so good. And this particular shade It is like a champagne highlighter with a hint of pink in it, and this particular shade is perfect for all skin tone. If you are fair, if you are medium like me, and if you have a deeper skin tone, this highlighter is going to be perfect for you. So yeah, just grab it. There is no particular order. I love all of them equally, and you may think that I'm showing this one so it is my least favorite, it is my best highlighter. No, that is not the case. There is no particular order. I'm just digging in and taking out a highlighter and I'm just showing it to you, but I am trying to show the affordable ones first, then I will jump into my high-end highlighters, so keep that thing in mind. Next one in my collection is this E.L.F Cosmetics Shimmer Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Starlight Glow. This is how it looks like. Tati was really raving about this highlighter for a reason. It is such a stunning highlighter, but one more thing, it's not like as blinding as my other highlighters, and it is a bit powdery. So this is like, I like it when I want my highlighter to be on the subtle side. If I want my highlighter to pop, I do not use this one. It is a very subtle, like glow from within kind of a highlighter. If you are that type of highlighter person, then this is perfect for you. The shade is so universal, it's going to match all skin tone, and they also have some more shades for deeper or darker skin girls out there, so you can definitely find one shade for you. For me, this particular shade is perfect. It's a perfect champagne gold color and it's perfect for my skin tone. And whenever I'm using this highlighter, I tend to like, I take my brush. Where is my brush? I tend to like do this, swirl it, tap up the excess, and then I apply it, because this excess product, it's pure powder and you do not want that powder on your cheeks. The next highlighter in my collection is my favorite, and I just cannot stop raving about this highlighter. I got it. Ever since I got it, I just cannot stop using it. It is so damn good, and I'm talking about this E.L.F Cosmetics highlighter. This is their metallic flare highlighter in the shade white gold. First of all, look at the pattern. Hope the camera is picking it up. Isn't it so stunning? And the color, it's a perfect champagne gold color for me. When you touch it, it's very stiff, like very stiff, as if you are rubbing your finger on a wooden surface. But don't be fooled. When you swatch it, it just gives you perfect glow. It is not at all powdery. It is like pure pigment, pure glowy pigment that just gives you a pure glow, and it is very long lasting. Whenever I wear this highlighter, I wear this in the morning, and in the evening when I look at myself, it is still going, it is still there, it doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it doesn't go anywhere, and it just gives you that juicy kind of a look. Again, if you just want like glow from within kind of a look, you can wear one layer, but I want my highlighter to pop, so I just take a brush like this, I swirl it like this, otherwise it's not going to show up. So I just swirl it nicely and I do not tap up the excess, and I just apply it, and it looks so good on my cheeks. It looks so dewy, so juicy, so sweetie. I just cannot stop raving about this. I highly recommend you this highlighter. It is so good. The next highlighter is very special to me because this is the very first highlighter in my makeup collection. So I was looking for a highlighter for my day-to-day use as well as for my marriage, and I actually used this particular highlighter on my big day. So this is very special to me. I'm talking about this Makeup Revolution Pro Illuminate highlighter. Like, you can see how much I have used it. The middle part is kind of wearing off because this is such a stunning highlighter, such a stunning highlighter. It is a perfect champagne gold highlighter and it's perfect for all skin tone. And when you apply it, it just gives your cheeks that very dewy, glowy look, which you will definitely love that kind of a look. And this highlighter, like, it used to be my go-to at one point of time. This is not like overly powdery, or this is not like overly shimmery at all. It is just a perfect amount of highlight that you need, that you want. And yeah, I highly recommend you this highlighter. It is so good and it is also affordable. Next one is again from Makeup Revolution. This is their Vivid Baked highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. This one, it looks quite white in the pan, but when you swatch it, it turns into a very nice icy gold shade. This one right here. Now I must say the shade is like not my favorite, but the formula is so good. It looks so stunning on the cheeks. The shade, it's, of course it's my fault, the shade is not my, it's not perfect for my skin tone, but for me it is like a way too goldeny. So whenever I use this highlighter, because I love the formula, whenever I use it, I always mix something with this highlighter because it looks stunning on the cheeks. Or if you are going for a kind of an offbeat makeup look, then of course you can use it. So yeah, this highlighter formula is really good, and if you can find a shade for yourself, then I highly recommend you to grab these highlighters. The formula is really good. The next highlighter in my collection is this Colourpop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade Wisp right here. What a highlighter! This is like a cream formula. If you have used any of their Super Shock line, you must know it is their cream soft bouncy kind of formula. And this shade, oh my god, it is so, like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful champagne kind of a shade. It's perfect for my skin tone, and when you touch it, it is the softest thing ever. The formula is so soft, so stunning on cheeks. It looks so juicy, so dewy. It's not at all glittery. Since it is a cream formula, it just melts right onto your skin and it looks so damn good. Since it is a cream formula, it lasts all day long on my cheeks. One more thing, you have to really shut the lid, otherwise it's going to dry out and it's going to be really useless. Perfect. It is also affordable. I got mine from Ulta, so I highly recommend you these highlighters. They have so many shades to choose from. No matter what skin tone you have, you are going to find a great shade for yourself. I highly recommend you these highlighters. These are so good. Next one is again a great highlighter. This is like another level of highlighter, and I'm talking about this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and in the shade 100 Molten Gold. Though it is like a bit too goldeny for my skin tone, but I always make it work. Whenever I'm wearing a different like goldeny eye makeup, I just pair this highlighter with that eye makeup and it looks stunning. It is so intense. It is not at all powdery. It is not at all chalky or glittery. It is like pure glow, and it looks stunning on the cheeks. It looks stunning, it looks gorgeous, juicy. Oh my god, I just cannot stop raving about this highlighter as well. This is so good, and also it is very long lasting. When you apply it on your cheeks, it does not move around, it does not budge, it does not go anywhere. It is very long lasting, and it is so intense. It is like a different level of highlight. It is so good, and you can definitely compare it to any of your high-end highlighters. Next highlighter in my collection is from Milani. This is their Strobelight highlighter in the shade 01 Afterglow. Now this shade, it's like, it's not goldeny, champagne goldeny highlighter. I personally like champagne golden kind of highlighter for my skin tone, but this particular shade, it has a pinkish hue in it. I actually like this shade. It works for me, and whenever I'm wearing a pinkish kind of a blush, it just complements that blush or that look. It looks so good. It is very long lasting, again very soft to touch, very finely milled, and very long lasting, and very dewy, very glowy. It gives you that intense juicy look on your cheeks. This formula is really good. So yeah, I have that one. I highly recommend you to get this one, but I think I will love the shade Day Glow. I'm looking forward to try that shade whenever I go for shopping at Walmart or Walgreens. That one is always out of stock, so next time I see it, I'm gonna pick it up. That shade is going to be my perfect shade. But again, I just love this shade as well. Highlighter, I love it. Next highlighter in my collection is this by L.A.Girl. This is their Moonlight Magic palette. This is again, like, the formula is so soft and finely milled, and you are getting like 1 2 3 4 highlighters in this palette. It's around 10 bucks. The formula is really good, and if you like that subtle kind of a glow, you can definitely get it from this highlighter. Or if you want that blinding highlight, you have to layer it up. It's not that kind of highlighter. When you want that blinding highlighter, you just tap, apply, and you are good to go. No, you have to layer it up at least 2 to 3 layers, and then it becomes so blinding. And even after layering it up, it does not become powdery, it does not become chalky at all. It just becomes a dewy, glowy highlight that you want. And you are getting like 4 shades, and no matter what skin tone you have, this will work perfect for you. So yeah, just grab it. These highlighters are good. Next highlighter in my collection is like quite a surprising product for me, and I am talking about this Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Highlighter Palette, Contour and Highlight Palette. This is in the shade Sivanna 9. I reviewed it for you. I will link it down in the description bar below, so please do check that out. As I mentioned in that video as well, I got this highlighter. I got this palette, this particular palette, just because of the highlighter. I was shopping at Ulta, and when I was checking out the Makeup Revolution counter, this highlighter was gleaming. It was gleaming, like, I don't know, it was so blinding. It looked so gorgeous, and I just instantly picked it up. I had no plan to grab it whatsoever. When I looked at it, I just fell in love. It was like love at first sight, and thank God I did. The highlighter is so good in this palette. It is so soft. Again, it's not powdery, not glittery. It is very intense. It is like a pure soft pigment, and it just gives you that juicy dewy look. It does not emphasize any texture. It does not like make your pores look visible or anything like that. It is a pure highlight. It's going to last you forever. If you apply it on your cheeks, it's going to last for like 6-7 hours on your cheeks, and it is so good. It's for like 12 bucks. You are getting a bronzer, you are getting a highlighter. This highlighter is like perfect for all skin tone, but this bronzer, though the formula is really good, really good, but it is like way too dark for my skin tone. So if you have like fair skin tone, then you are not going to use that bronzer. But the highlighter, it is so good. It is so soft, so beautiful. I have traveled with this palette only just because of the highlighter. Whenever I travel, I tend to pack like 2, 3, 4 highlighters, but this time when I was traveling to Ohio, I took only this palette with me, and I took only this highlighter. Now you can imagine how much I love this highlighter. Next highlighter in my collection is again a favorite one. This one is from Flower Beauty, and this is in the shade SP1. This highlighter is, oh my god, this is again a great formula. Those shades, hope you can see it. It is so reflecting. The formula is so soft, so finely milled. It is not, again, not powdery, not chalky. It is just pure pigment and it looks so good on your cheeks. It is blinding. It is not something like, if you are a subtle highlighter lover, you are not going to love it because it is very, very intense. Like my Molten Gold from Maybelline, this palette from Revolution Pro. It is very intense highlight, and I have so many like high-end highlighters, but this highlighter formula is like very comparable to those formula. It is only for 14 bucks, but it is worth it. It is worth it. The formula is so good. It is very, very long lasting. It does not emphasize any texture. It is so blinding. It gives you that juicy, sweaty looks on your cheeks. You are going to love it. This highlighter palette is bomb. Next highlighter in my collection is this Pixie Dulce Candy Collaborate collection, like this one. Now it is like all in one kind of a palette. You are getting some blush, some bronzer, some highlighters. Though I do not like to use these blush shades on my cheeks, I think it looks way too glowy for my liking. I use them as my blush topper. Blush topper. But these three highlighters over there, they are so good. They are like, the formula of this palette and this L.A.Girl palette, the formula is very, very similar. It's like 99.99% similar. So if you touch them, if you close your eyes and if you touch them, you cannot even tell that which highlighter you are touching. The formula is that similar. And the finish is also very, very similar. It is not very powdery, not very chalky. It has a wet touch to it. When you touch them, it feels so soft, as if it's wet. And when you layer it up, of course you have to layer it up. If you like apply one layer of this highlighter, it's not going to show up. You have to layer it up, and once you layer it up, it becomes so glowy, so beautiful, so juicy, so sweaty. I just cannot rave enough about this highlighter, and they are very, very long lasting. It is like your highlight dream. These highlighters are so good. This upper row, bomb. So yeah, those were the highlighters that I have in my collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I hope you guys have found at least one highlighter for yourself. And if you find my recommendations helpful, then please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel, and please stay tuned because my eyeshadow palette collection, my foundation collection, those videos are coming up pretty soon on my channel, so please stay tuned for that. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please do check that out. And one more thing, I have so many dupes, highlighter dupes in this collection, which I am going to share with you pretty soon. I'm working on a dupe video, so I will probably upload it pretty soon, so please stay tuned for that. So yeah, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care. Mwah.